Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you, let me clear the screen here. I'm going to show you how you can create a pod with two containers. So first of all, let's look up an example of an nginx pod. What we really want to do first of all is not actually run the pod. Yeah, this is what we did, because what we really want is the YAML file that you need to run the nginx pod without actually creating the pod. So not that. Let's see. So I'm running kubectl to run a pod, and from nginx image, it's a dry run, as that means it's not going to create the pod. On top of that, what I'm going to do is -o YAML, I think. So this is the YAML file that would create the same pod, nginx pod based on nginx. So what we want to do is we want to save that to an YAML file so that we can edit it and add an extra container. So let's look at this YAML file. What you see is in here, there's this container section, and it's an array. You know that because it starts with the dash. The first container has the image nginx, has the name nginx. There's no resource limits. dnsPolicy, whatever, doesn't really matter. Restart policy is always, that means if the pod crashes, if the container crashes, actually this is actually based on the pod spec. So if the pod crashes, it will try and recreate the pod. Anyway, we're interested in making a second container. You see these three lines make up one container because they're part of one dash that begins over here. So all we have to do is copy those three lines, and for the second container, you see the dash again. That means the second element in the array of containers. It is going to, we're just going to give it a different image, busy box, let's say, and I'm going to give turn it, let's undo that. Let's give it the name busy box, and we don't really care about the rest. So, and resources one YY. This may not be necessary, but let's add it in. So we have one container that was already there. We added a second one that will run an busy box image, not an nginx one, and it will be everything else will be the same. So we have that YAML file that has two containers. Now all we have to do is kubectl apply -f a.yaml. Let's see if it's actually running or not. kubectl with pods. Ooh, there was a problem. It crashed. Oh, one of them crashed. You see it is 1/2. That means there were supposed to be two containers and one of them crashed. Not ready. Okay. Anyway, that's weird. Okay, so let's do this. Let's delete that pod. Okay. Edit that file, make it easier. Hopefully this will be a better thing. Name nginx. Don't like that. Let's remove that. Containers nginx. We can run. I believe we can run on the same image and give it a second name. Let's call it nginx2. That's the name of the container. And this is the name of the container. So it's from the same image. I don't know if this allows it, but let's see. Let's apply -f a.yaml. Let's see if that works. Created, but I don't know if it's running or not. Let's see. It's running. Now if we do describe pod nginx, it gives you all the history. What I really wanted to see is there are two containers, nginx1 and nginx2. I hope this video was useful to you, and if it was, please like and subscribe. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you next time.